Cancer. Cancer, present, future, visible, invisible for what? What they want to know. They got to the same to reveal the answers to the question.
Does she conceive it to question? Yeah.
So here's Cancer. All right. It says possibility of a relationship or some type of celebration, or renewal of something that's going to be renewed, something that's going to be celebrated. Not necessarily has to be a relationship, but it is a celebration because the celebration card comes right after. And it talks about, but the sun doesn't shine, so careful. Things are a little leery that you make sure that everything's in order. Don't get lackadaisical on whatever you guys are going to do. They don't know what kind of celebration it is. So there shouldn't be any problems if you're careful. But if you're not, then there'll be some people who are upset and there's going to be some broken hearts, so be careful with that. This is going into next month. It's talking about helping you get through the next 30 days. God wants to help you, give you a helping hand. Maybe you can make the right decisions here because it's critical, I guess, to your future. And it talks about being careful with your work, not to get lackadaisical with work, so you don't lose any money or, have some days that you shouldn't take off. If you're taking a lot of days off, you need to stop. Because if you do that, there's not going to be a defense and you could possibly lose your job. It says you feel like the world is upside down at times, but it says the road is wide open for you. It says you're just angry with the world. So this is talking about a woman who's angry. It says you're angry with the world. You're angry with everything. Things haven't gone your way. Every time that there's a blue sky, the clouds come rolling in. I mean, it's just the same scenario, but a lot of it has to do with the simple fact that you're self-sabotaging yourself. And until you stop doing that, you're going to keep losing here. So it says, don't be impatient. It says, because that only makes things get dark again. So in other words, your own impatience, your own agitated energy brings darkness to you. Like, it causes problems because there's not the same response, the same attitude, the same approach to things. And that really affects everything around you. It says, the world is in your hands. The moment you can come to terms with stuff and be patient, it says, be careful. If you're not careful with what you're doing, there will be judgment. In other words, there will be karma. And then you're going to really go down a bad road. So right now is the time to kind of grab the reins and kind of pull yourself together, make good choices, just be patient, and everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work. Don't be angry. Don't be angry with anybody. Like, sometimes life gives us hardships so that we can have a better life down the road. I've seen a lot of things that I regretted, and now I realize that if they wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So sometimes things have to happen that way to get to where you want to be. It says, and be careful that at some point there'll be a death of you or the death of your beliefs from before as a transformation into the new person you are. And you see the two of them right back to back, which is fucking awesome. Basically saying there's a transformation that happens here where you go from being in darkness to going to light. And the cup is in your hands, that means you win. There's nothing better than hearing that, I tell you that right now. So going into the next month, be aware of all these things because it's saying the bad is going to come to an end and the good is going to begin. Just when you least expect it, just keep pushing, man. Just keep pushing forward. Just when you think he doesn't hear you, he knows how much you could take. God knows exactly how much you could take. And before everything's going to fall apart, or even when it's falling apart, he'll make something happen that changes everything for you. So just be smart, guys. And you can't lose. And you won't be alone either. Good ass reading. That's a great reading.